Do you feel your vote counts?
Absolutely. Even though I haven't won, but 100%. We live in a country where that's how we can make our voice be heard. So, I mean, if you're not going to vote, you don't deserve to even have an opinion, never mind sharing it. I mean, yeah, I vote. I know that my candidate is probably not going to win, but I'm still going to go and vote.
I think that my vote counts. I don't think that voting is the only way that we can engage with democracy, though, and I think that as citizens we have a responsibility to participate in democracy whenever we can, so that includes voting. But I think there's a lot of other ways that we can make sure our votes count, and that's by participating in different committees, in doing surveys, in answering questions, in engaging with different politicians and different parties and different movements, including lobby groups and special interest groups. So yes, my vote counts, but those other things count too.
No, I don't. Actually, I don't think I'm going to bother voting anymore. I'm not going to participate in that corruption anymore. It's just a waste of time. I voted all my life, and I don't really feel that it makes sense to participate in something that's so corrupted and so controlled. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what the truth is anymore. So how can you make an informed decision?
Yes, I do. I do think my vote counts. I think that if every person in democracy comes together for a cause or for a certain politician, if we all work together, yes, I think every single individual vote counts.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. I mean, it rarely comes down to a vote, but yeah, everybody's got to vote, for sure.
Yeah, I think it's so important, and especially just talking about it too with your friends and family is so important. Really influences people to get out there and vote.
You know, sometimes it's the difference, one vote in a riding or one vote in, a larger area really makes the difference. And so I would say that before my opinion might have been a little shaky, but now I do believe that my opinion or my vote does count.
No. Because of the method of voting that we have right now, where the seats are chosen as per constituency, if I don't vote according to the constituency or the majority of voters, my vote is thrown away. So it only counts when they look at the popular vote, but that does not affect the results of the election.
Yes, in Fredericton, I do feel like my vote counts. I think last election was really exciting. In Fredericton, we managed to elect a Green MP, and she really did take our voice to Ottawa, and you heard that in the House. She spoke more than any other politician from Atlantic Canada did, and those were our voices heading into that Parliament. Now she's part of the ruling party, of course, and it remains to be seen whether that will be able to continue. But I think in Fredericton, we managed to elect someone from a third party. We saw the impact that that could have in national politics.
No, I don't, because we do not have a very good democracy here in Canada. And so we do need electoral reform, because no, I don't believe that, unfortunately, in this country, one vote doesn't really equate to it being a very fair and democratic process. So we need electoral reform.
Every vote counts. If you don't vote, you have no right to complain. This is plain and simple. Don't complain about anything. If you didn't vote, I don't want to hear it. If you vote, then you have all the right to complain about anything.
So I live in quite a conservative riding, and I don't necessarily always vote that way. So sometimes I do feel like my vote doesn't necessarily count, but it doesn't stop me from voting.
You might vote for a Conservative, the Conservatives didn't win. Maybe you voted for the Green Party, they didn't win. But like I say, every vote counts and every voice will be heard, and no matter what happens, at least you voted and at least you gave an effort to actually fix this country.
Oh, most definitely. Anyone has a right to vote, should vote. If you don't vote, don't complain.
Yes, absolutely. Just as much as yours and anybody else's. Actually, being in PI more than most people's ridings are so small.
I'd like to. I like to think it counts. I vote anyway, and that's all you can do, right?
Of course. I think everyone votes counts. I think everyone should vote, anyone over the age of 18. Vote. I can't encourage that enough, especially people of my age. A lot of people my age think we don't really have the power to change anything in Canada, but we have the most power. We're the youngest generation right now, and moving forward, we're going to be living in Canada, and we want to see Canada to be, you know, a positive place to live in, somewhere we can call home. And I think, of course, I encourage voting. I'll vote myself, and hoping for the best for Canada, honestly.
Yes, everybody's vote counts. Particularly as women, we fought for many years to get the vote, and you can't waste it. You've got to decide and use it. Don't throw it away. So many places don't have that advantage, so many places around the world. So I think we have to.